Hi everyone, Cece here. Welcome to another One Take Friday. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the unusual elements of this card. As you can see, it's a very basic card in the sense that there's not much happening in the background. I did use some Faber-Castell, the artist pens, the big brush artist pens for my background. I did the green here at the bottom with the green olive and some of that sky here on the horizon line with the sky blue. And what I did afterwards is I took the Ranger water brush and I just kind of spread the color around. So obviously this is on a watercolor paper. So I did that. The card base is just a piece of green cardstock. And for my tree, I used two different things. I used this stamp set by Impression Obsession. This is the stamp right here. It is number H8373. And this stamp coordinates with the Impression Obsession die. It is the number die 006-V, and here's the tree. And what's cool about this is if I zoom in closer, you'll see that there's a bit of an outline. So what I did is I stamped the tree with the Adirondack Espresso ink onto a piece of craft cardstock. So I stamped the tree, and then what I did is I die cutted that tree with the die, and this is what gives me that beautiful edge all around, kind of like a little border. So I kind of like that definition. I mean, I could have gotten away with just using the simple tree, and I'll show you. I have another one here. I mean, this would have been nice on its own, but I also wanted to have the impression in a dark brown without necessarily having to take a dark brown cardstock. So I like the gradation between the craft and the brown. So this is for the tree. Now here's the cool thing about the card. The leaves on my trees are very three-dimensional. They look like they're real leaves, when in fact they are Candi Dots. Those Candi Dots, a few videos ago I did something with that. Well, these are the same Candi Dots, and I've taken each of the dots and I simply took a paper piercer and I just folded them in half like this, and as you can see, it looks like a little leaf. So I did that, and to glue the leaves, this is the Scrap Dots glue. It's a three-dimensional glue, kind of like, I want to say, silicone, without the nasty smell of the silicone. And it's made by Helmar, and I know that Natalie has reordered those Scrap Dots, so we should have a good stock of these things. But this is amazing. What it does is it basically, it lets you put, I'm trying to show you here on the side here. No, you probably won't be able to see. Remember folks, this is a One Take Friday. So this is my mess here. I used my craft sheet and I put a dollop of that glue, and it dries clear. As you can see, this is almost dry. And I just took a toothpick and I dabbed in the back of the leaf like so, and then I just glued that on. What this allows you is that it allows you to stick something with minimum pressure so that you don't disturb the other leaves around, and you can do as many layers as you want. And as you can see here, I've got some that are popped quite high. That's because I put a bigger amount of the Scrap Dots right underneath this. Now, the reason why I did this tree, the real reason, is that I wanted to show you that it is possible to stamp inside of the Candi Dots. And if you have watched my Tutorial Tuesday video of this week, where I did a frame with a picture of my mom, I mentioned to you that with this alphabet, which is by Craftwork Cards, It is called the Candi Stamps alphabet. These letters will fit inside the Candi Dots, and this is exactly what I did. And I'll give you again a close-up of those letters. So as you can see here, I've got the H, E, L, L, O. So all the letters spell hello. So the card just says, just saying hello. How cute is that? And it really didn't take me all that long, although it does look complicated, so which is a bonus. I always like to give out cards that people will go, oh wow, look at this, this is so pretty. It must have taken you a long time to do. When in fact, you know, it didn't really take a long time. It's just a matter of folding a few leaves and gluing them down with the Scrap Dots, my new friend. And yeah, then I just stamped the letters, and I love my card. I think it's fun. And you know, you can do one for every season, really. It'd be fun to do a card that says happy and then fall in a tree with the fallish colors. Oh, the Candi Dots that I used are in the Rainforest collection. There's different colors at the store, but I know that we have a good stock of those. And yeah, so you can do a fall tree, you can do even, I would do a winter tree. I know trees in the winter are not supposed to have leaves, but what you could do is you could use the silvery ones and just pretend that it's a bunch of snowflakes or snow, and I would have that, you know, a bit of them here on the ground or whatever. So, quick card, very simple, just wanted to show you that it is true. You can stamp in the middle of the Candi Dots using this stamp set right here. So this is it for my One Take Friday. I hope that you've enjoyed this. If you have any questions or comments, as usual, leave them below. Thank you for watching, and I will come back to you next week. Bye!